Now, for this one, Ryan borrowed $3,000 from his parents. He told his parents he'd pay him 12% interest, but he's compounding it continuously. Okay. And write an equation that will show how much he owes after 14 months. Now, compounding continuously is the formula PERT. A equals P, which is your principal, and in this situation his principal is 3,000. E is a number you're going to learn more about. Okay. And then you RT. Now your rate is 12%, so it's 0.12. That's a power, so it's raised, times your time. Now your time here, why is it 14 over 12? Well, it's in months. 14 months is a little bit more than a year. It's 14 out of 12. If you reduce that to 7/6, it's 1 1/6 of a year. And you're compounding continuously. You can actually do by month, by day, by hour with compounding continuously. So you just got to plug the values, read the problem, plug them where it's at. You got to memorize the formula. Again, it's A equals P E to the RT power. Make sure you guys don't put these two values low. See how they're powered? See how they're raised? If these values look like they're low, you'll be marked wrong, because these two values are powers. If we use the calculator, you could calculate this, because most calculators have a value for this E. It's stored in the calculator. But right now we're not going to actually calculate it, we're just setting it up, because the key here is setting up. Now, Jasmine put $2,000 in the stock market, and it's increasing at 13% per year. Write an equation to find out how long it would take for her to triple her money. Now, this formula is A, final amount, equals P, 1 plus R to the T power. Now, where did I get 6,000 from? Well, what's her final amount? Didn't it say triple? So if it's tripling, if you started with this much, wouldn't this be 6,000? You got to kind of figure that one out for yourself. So triple. Now, where'd 1.13 come from? Well, that's 1 plus your rate. Your rate is 0.13. So 1 plus 0.13 would be 1.13. And T is what we're trying to find. T is the amount of time. Now, as of now, we have no way to solve for T. That's what we're going to get into is logarithms. Logarithms help you find the amount of time it would take for you to triple your money with this amount of interest. Logarithms allow you to solve this type of problem. This type you just plug in your calculator. This one you could solve with something called logarithms. You just got to know where to plug this stuff, and you got to memorize your formulas. This last one here is a decay. He bought a house. It's decreasing in value. The last 8 years is decreasing, depreciating at 2% a year. Calculate how much you'd have after 8 years. So if we look at this problem, see right here in the green, A equals P, 1 minus R to the T. Now, why is it minus? Well, it's decaying, so you're subtracting the rate. So your initial value is 300,000. You don't know your final value. It's always 1. It's minus. Now, a lot of people mess up on the rate here. 2% is 0.02. Don't be that person that puts 0.2. 0.2 is 20%. Don't put 20, put 2%. And 8 years, so this is 8. And then this right here reduces to 0.98. The best way to kind of do your math here with decimals is think of this as $1 minus 2 cents. Over here is like $1 plus 13 cents, $1.13. It's the easiest way to think of it as money, even though it's not money. Money is an easy way for people to add, subtract decimals in this scenario. And again, you could calculate this and find out how much she would, her house is worth after 8 years, if this was a true scenario.